Hello everyone and welcome to the announcement of F1 2018 on my channel. You can watch the intro cinematic now, and then I'll see you once the race starts.
Will ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1 and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. I'm joined again today by none other than Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ants, obviously there's a lot of development work that goes on with these cars between the races. You've been both a test driver and a race driver. What differences are there in the way you approach those roles?
Interesting question, Crofty. They're two very different mindsets. I mean, when I tested for BAR, we had full in-season testing where, per driver, you'd cover up to 15,000 kilometers per season. And in that role, it was more about working for the team, trying to help them improve the car and drive as systematically as you could, so that data could be analysed in the most consistent way. When you're lining up on the grid for a race, however, your frame of mind's all about what you can get out of the situation on that day, and the car's the tool to help you achieve what you want. You still want to focus on setup, of course, but it's more about the here and now, getting yourself as far up the field as possible, and less about development work for the future.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Kimi Raikkonen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo, and Perez, Grosjean, Ocon, Magnussen, and Nico Hulkenberg, Alonso, Massa, Daniel Kvyat, and Palmer, Van Dorn, Stroll, Marcus Ericsson, and Pascal Wehrlein. Sainz and Max Verstappen completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Alright, here we are for the Chinese Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go. And here I'll be playing as my fellow Dutchman, Max Verstappen. And I'll be starting from the back so you can see some nice overtaking, like right here. Well, nice is something different, but here we see Magnussen and we touch Magnussen. Here Massa and Van Dorn come right alongside us, but as we go on our way to turn 3, how many people will I be able to pass? And it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 5, yep, because we touched Nico Hulkenberg again. But what I wanted to talk about is F1 2018, which will come out in 8 days, I think. And well, I'll be saying you what team I'll be playing as in the F1 2018 career mode, at least the first season, because if we do good we can transfer to another team in the second season. But I'll just I won't keep you anxious for much longer, because the team I'll be playing as will be McLaren. And why McLaren, you might ask? Well, that's easy, because I'm sure you've all heard that Fernando Alonso will retire from Formula 1 after this season, and I think it would be great to have him as a teammate, since that will be the last game that we'll be able to have him as a teammate. And maybe we can get some nice points the first season, finish high, and then transfer to a better team. And well, let's hope that all works out. Another reason why I choose McLaren is because, well, there has changed a lot of things since last season for McLaren. Well, they've gotten better since last season. They changed their Honda engine to a Renault engine, and well, I think they're better off now. They've got some good points, especially Alonso. Van Dorn had a bit of a frustrating season up to this point, of course, the halfway mark. Yeah, initially I thought I'd go for either Sauber or Williams. Well, I didn't choose either of those. And why not? Well, Williams, of course, it has changed a lot, because, well, it's gotten significantly worse since last season. but well, I could have given them a chance, of course, but I think I want to do a career mode of 3 seasons, and if I'd go for Williams, I'd transfer to McLaren next season, and to go from McLaren to one of the 3 top teams is a big step in my opinion, so I'll had to make like a stop at either the Haas or the Renault, and then I'll have to do a 4 season career mode, which I think is a bit too much if you ask me. And as we go into the last lap, we're still in P9, and well, I think that's why I will do the McLaren career mode. And let's see, yeah, of course Force India will change a lot probably, because well, the boss of the team, well not the team principal of Force India has of course been well, he's in jail now in India because billions of fraud. And the father of Lance Stroll has taken over Force India, so well, this season there won't change a lot, because well, actually nothing, but maybe in the next year, F1 2019, that will be an interesting one, but we're not there yet. So well, here at the end of the race it will get a little bit nerve-wracking, because I absolutely drive like a fucking someone with a handicap. And well, as you can see in my mirrors, Hulkenberg is coming really close. He's having DRS right now, and as you can see how fast he comes. And then he goes on my inside, and I outbrake him and cut the corner a little bit, so he has to brake a bit. And well, he's still on my inside, or well, outside really. But in this corner I just go a bit wide, but we finish in P9. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the first episode of F1 2018, the Grand Prix of Australia.